Video number 35, part B, graphing linear equations using slope-intercept form. Before we use the shortcut, let's show you why the shortcut works. If you plug a 0 in for x, you're going to get negative 3 for y. Plug in 1 for x, you're going to get negative 1 for y. Plug in 2 for x, you're going to get 1 for y. Plug in 3 for x, you're going to get 6 minus 3, which is 3. Plug in 4 for x, you're going to get 8 minus 3, which is 5. Now, the y values are going what? Up to, for the x value is going plus 1. So if you remember what rise over run is, the change in y over the change in x. Well, the change in y is 2 plus 2. The change in x is plus 1. There's your plus 2 right there, and that's why this all works out. Notice how 0 comma negative 3 would be a point that's on the graph, up 2 and over 1. So that's what's happening. We're going up 2 and over 1 for every x value you plug in. You're going increasing 2 for y. Okay, so this would be the correct answer on how to graph this. Now, what about when you have a fraction? Well, if you plug a 0 in for x, you're going to get 1 for y. That's easy. Now, let's plug in 5 for x. Not 1, but 5. We're going to get y equals 2/5 times 5 plus the 1. Well, that's going to cancel down. You're going to get 2 plus 1, which is 3. Or in other words, 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now, what are we going to plug in? 10. Plug in 10, you get y equals 2/5 times 10 plus the 1. Well, it's going to give you 20 divided by 5, which is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Look what's happening. The y values are going up 2 every time the x values are going up 5. That's no coincidence there. It's going to happen every time. So there's your shortcut and why the shortcut works. Notice how you're always going to get 0 comma this number. That's the y-intercept. So there's your 0, 1 right there. Up 2 over 5 would give us at 3 and then 5, 3. And then if you went 2 more up, you'd be at 5, and then you'd be over at the 10 position. So this would be the correct answer on how to graph the line y equals 2/5 x plus 1. Now we're going to go to the shortcut. Here's one with a fraction with a shortcut. You do not need to plug in numbers for x. Let's just do 0, negative 7. That's going to be our first point. Then our rise up 4 to the right 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. Therefore, this would be the correct graph for this equation. There's your shortcut. And then what if you had one without a fraction? Well, if it's without a fraction, of course, 0 comma positive 4. So therefore, we're up here at 0, 4. Now we're going to go what? Down 5 and to the right 1, because this could be written as negative 5 over 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over 1. And then bam, there you go. This would be how you would graph using slope-intercept form. Any questions or concerns, please send me an email, and of course, good times.